How to apply the Kaplan method for reading comprehension. Step 1. Read the passage strategically.
You got taken hostage by a 12-year-old.
Focus less on what is being said and more on why the author has included it. Jot down key ideas on sketch paper and make a passage map.
Like we built it right away. I was like, oh, we're homies. It's your sister. It's my gun.
Questions 1 to 3 are based on the passage. Many baseball enthusiasts are aware of the story of how Abner Doubleday invented the game of baseball with some friends in 1839 and introduced it to a nation during the Civil War. However, most baseball historians now agree that the story is a convenient fiction propagated by Albert Spalding, a player, manager, owner, and one of the first manufacturers of sporting equipment. Spalding's desire to distinguish baseball, which so keenly mirrored American interests, and pursued from similar games played in England, such as cricket and rounders, led Spalding to seek out a purely North American origin of the sport. Spalding's entire basis for the foundation of baseball history lay in a handwritten letter from 1907 that he said came from a man who claimed to have gone to school with Doubleday and attributed the invention to him. Despite the speculative and dubious claims of the letter, Spalding and other members of his commission were quick to adopt the narrative as gospel and began to market their sport to the masses as truly American pursuit. Below, check out how a GRE expert thinks as she reads the passage strategically, differentiating the important information from background information. Many baseball enthusiasts are aware of the story of how Abner Doubleday invented the game of baseball with some friends in 1839 and introduced it to a nation during the Civil War. This is background information describing what many baseball enthusiasts, not the author, believe. What follows might be new information that shows this understanding to be incorrect. However, most baseball historians now agree that this story is a convenient fiction propagated by Albert Spalding, a player, manager, owner, and one of the first manufacturers of sporting equipment. The contrast keyword, however, indicates that what is commonly known is incorrect. Instead, the story of Doubleday was probably made up by a person named Spalding.
Where are you guys headed?
Spalding's desire to distinguish baseball, which so keenly mirrored American interests and pursued from similar games played in England, such as cricket and rounders, led Spalding to seek out a purely North American origin of the sport. Here the author tells us why Spalding created this fictional story. Spalding wanted to create a single-quote American and a single-quote backstory, not an English one. Spalding's entire basis for the foundation of baseball history lay in a handwritten letter from 1907 that came from a man who claimed to have gone to school with Doubleday and attributed the invention to him. This is a detail that explains why Spalding credited baseball's invention to Doubleday. It concerns the letter. The details about the letter are not important. I can return later to research them if necessary, says that test taker expert woman. That would be somebody else. Despite the speculative and dubious claims of the letter, Spalding and other members of the Commission were quick to adopt the narrative as gospel and began to market their sport to the masses as a truly American pursuit. The keyword single quotes despite a single quote shows a conscious, while the letter don't seem authentic. Kaplan pushed the theory anyway. Why? To market the sport as uniquely single quote American and a single quote. Notice what proficient GRE does. As she reads strategically, she sums up each sentence by mentally putting it into her own words. By paraphrasing, she separates key insights from the essential background information by the end. She understands the gist of the passage and has an excellent understanding of the passage's topic, scope, and purpose. Here is the reader's passage myth. Topic, scope, purpose. Purpose number 1. Wanted to market the sport as American. Claim to have found a letter, but very sketchy. Your passage may probably doesn't use exactly the same words. Everyone will map a passage a little differently. But your myth should have captured the same ideas. Now apply steps 2 to 5 to answer some questions about the passage. Number 1. Which of the following statements is suggested by the passage? D. Many people in Spalding's day wanted to believe baseball was invented by an American. Spalding and his commission were eager to spread a story about an American inventor because they knew it would help market the sport to Americans. Now try and order apply question on the same passage. Number 2. Consider each of the choices separately and select all that apply. Which of the following statements is true based on the passage? Question number 2. D. Albert Spalding had a lot of influence over the business of baseball. C. Baseball has a lot in common with the game of cricket. Trustee can reasonably be inferred according to the second sentence. Sporting was a baseball player, manager, and owner, and according to the last sentence, he was a member of a commission that promoted the sport. In addition, he is believed responsible for perpetuating a widely believed myth about the origins of baseball. Thus, he was certainly influential in the game, and B is correct. Choice C is supported by the third sentence in the middle of the passage, which describes cricket as a game single quote similar or single quote to a baseball. The similarity of the games was the reason Sporting was so eager to differentiate baseball by inventing an American origin story. Now try a select in passage question. There is no need to approach this type of question any differently. Indeed, you can think of it as a multiple choice question. There are 5 sentences in the passage, so they are your 5 answer choices. Please select the sentence in the passage in which the author states that there was only one piece of evidence supporting the view that baseball originated with Kaplan. Double A. Sporting's entire basis for the foundation of baseball history lay in a handwritten letter from 1907 that he said came from a man who claimed to have gone to school with double die and attributed the invention to him.
You take that truck.
You don't even know they're on there. Yeah. Dude, if I have thin magnum, I don't even really feel it. Like, I
hope you find whoever it is you're looking for.
Thin magnum bear skin, you can't even feel that shit.
And so let go.
Well, plus, I don't use
Once you do.
Small thing, I don't shit. The thin fucking magnums, you know, like thin bear skin, you don't even know what they're
Now, can you score 100% on the GRE General Test Reading Comprehension?
Like the benefits of, you know, just fucking raw, trust me.
Questions of the verbal
That's
section.
where I want it to be.
Mark for this friend with benefits.
Now we do a mathematics problem.
She hopped up on coffee like 5th day on the couch, bro. The couch is like this, I'd say, so 3,000.
What is the percentage of 4 divided by 16?
I was not like
1/4, 25% a quarter.
big money businesses, all my shit was like kind of the beginning of the end. 2020, presses, all my shit was the beginning of the end. 5th day, 6th day, I don't know.
And two very uniquely
Hanging out, drinking, this,
silly
that, whatever.
and would
Next thing you
just
know,
not be alive.
making out and this and that.
Who wants to go first?
I don't remember.
I really want to impress Wichita.
It was bare.
But it would be the
last
last
time
violation
I
of
guess,
17. Maybe the most important
like
of all. Don't be a hero.
squirted her and
Don't mind if I do.
felt so fucking good. Dude, I hugged her all night. Felt so good, man. And that's
But
gotta
you're
be
good
it
at
for a
Chinese.
relationship. You know what I'm saying?
首先被指派的问题存疑，扣双引号。我想聪明的读者已经发现，担任管理顾问的我对于客户最初的委托论点总会抱着怀疑的态度。当客户委托应该开发何种新产品，应推动何种市场营销策略时，我会思考解决该论点是否有助于带动客户公司的发展。 当客户委托为其从全球的企业赢家中找出最佳合作对象时，我会思考，和赢家携手合作，难道就能保证一定好？不知道各位读者在接到上司指派的课题时，会是什么反应呢？我想，可能有时想也不想，二话不说就开始思考解决方案。有时虽然心存怀疑，却因为是上司的吩咐，就直接遵照指示办理。毕竟提出疑问说，不定会挨一顿臭骂，例如被上司怒斥，有时间东想西想，不如赶快解决问题。但还是要请各位读者少安勿躁。下属接到上司指派的问题时，其实问题本身不一定正确，原封不动的直接针对指派的问题作答，可能无法得出正确的答案，或者不能取得成效。换句话说，这对于指派问题让你解决的人毫无帮助。接到问题时，我总是抱持这个问题真的正确吗？也就是设定的论点真的没错吗的观点。当上司指派问题给你时，也就是当你接到解决问题的命令时，应当从怀疑收到的问题开始思考。It's a book from my father's birthday. In China, but here the U.S.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, I shave every morning, but sometimes by like 4:30 I got the thing. I mean,
Anyway,
it's my shower, but sometimes I get a hair shit.
So I'm not good at English nor Chinese. I need to say your onion. Còn bà lại còn say, do you speak French? Tại sao em sẽ có Pháp mà at school phục vụ phí, thịt phí, lực học phí, dịch phí. Is it that you can prepare the coffee, please? Có mua luôn vừa tìm đi how the
I love her, she loves me, like my
For the first time in a
Who
long time,
is
we were having fun.
Wait,
You know what I'm saying?
where look where's that
But she was with a kid, shit.
Comprehension, okay.
At the same time, like, I don't want to wife with a kid.
Em có lô dành ra công viên ở bên đầu. Ui, lưu một xíu. Art. Lưu bậc hình. Where's the Louvre Art Museum?
It was a part of your life, bro.
Lầu vào công nghệ thuật博物館喺邊度啊？Paris.
Here's the
Paris.
No, I think it was number 2.
法式
I know she's been seeing it.
法國巴黎法語
Oh, I've seen it.
sophisticated
Oh, I know she does. Yeah,
好
no,
奢
yeah.
華
I used to.
高級
Yeah. Yep. Oh no, she's hot. Big titties. She doesn't seem to dicks. You know me? She's my friend. She's my friend in Memphis. I'm here by her level. Me, my husband, and all this shit. But it's like I don't own her. Like it's not like
Spain
you.
Spanish is Gera tỷ lệ total tỷ
Like it's
lệ
like you know, so, but nonetheless, like. What is that?
Tây Ban Nha Tây Ban Nha
You see what I'm saying?
hương
So it's
chúa
like-
hương dầu nhất mấy hương dầu sạch hơi
Where you're going to
Yeah,
get the top of the A-list.
That's how it goes down. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Thì
you
đó
can't
phải
just
sập
evict
bò
these,
gần
like,
nhất.
homies from your life. because somebody fucking fucks them.
Hey, what's the big deal?
If they're just your friends, like they ain't your wife, they ain't your girlfriend. You go by and say, oh, Javier fucks them.
Anh xem sách điểm xô thầu.
You know what I'm saying? Do what you
Lỗ
can.
sầu hoặc者lỗ xô thầu.
You know what I'm saying? But those friendships are cool because it's like, bro, you can fuck some motherfuckers. I'll be your friend tomorrow. Whereas like romance, somebody done fucked you, you had a little fling.
You say you went to what? Thì nó tua GRE của
You know, all that shit.
career.
Me and you were just cool.
This guy has a direct line to my funny bone.
So it's kind of, you know, but me and her, we have some sort of, like, a little different. Where it's like,
People
I'm not
die
saying
for
she
that
fucked
type
me.
of
I
thing.
mean, that's what I
She's growing promiscuous
What?
woman.
How
I'm
many?
growing demisexual man.
Economic motive, very
I
serious
get
thing.
that different
See?
when I
I
got
told
there.
you you should have gone to Russell Crowe's. No one
She
listens.
fucking does what she does because she's programmed. Being sexual molested.
Hey, Tallahassee, Richard, I want to get you down.
You know, sexual molested girl.
I can claims about somebody that on
That's how that goes. That's, I mean, I don't
for money motive and you know society blah.
which is sad. Because a lot of people
Some
get
people
fucked.
die for that.
He has his own.
Who knows? You wanna
But
be
like, we
there?
want to say, oh,
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to teach you a little something about Bill Murray.
just like me and you. It's like, whatever, bro. Like, you can't write it just brush and say, sort of good, sort of bad. It's just like,
The thing is, you don't have a record of what, and you knew that it's just gonna be missing in the government. Not there. Whenever you say by yourself that places in government, I would know that you don't have that.
but if you stay my homie, like, we can continue
We are back, baby.
to
We got to put up all the
build
time to expose all of it.
positivity.
So say you knew person A, you said person A works at your government, some bureau or
So that's why I
department.
say this is, you know,
But that person A doesn't handle area B or C. Is not gonna put things in there for you.
for you.
Unless you knew person E and E who did B and C area of things in your government as well. You got A, B, C covered. Otherwise you don't have it. It won't be there. You knew it. So what you've been doing is and what you insinuate about yourself when you're already that way.
Is instant delicious. For quality meds at great prices, for life with pets,
And yesterday, sometimes I call the yesterday business when they give instructions. You don't have to talk to anyone. The recordings will tell you the instructions. If you want to know things, there might be midterms. As yesterday,
Absolutely. Secret Clinical provides
I don't go
You know, this is all
and
just-
change it. I don't know.
so I always take pressure under pressure.
Well, it tells you this yesterday system.
Older, it's like, we're all just kind of friends.
Cheerios is made with oats.
I mean, short of a woman who's going to commit, I'm going to commit.
They don't tell me how they see. Like yesterday, they said post for my expertise. I go in the lecture.
It's all we're all committed, which is what I want. You know, but at that point, it's like, you do that basically through people up.
But you see videos on the internet about yesterday class temples, etc. Imagine they put you there. I don't go to yesterday meetings, but I do yesterday cast votes on you because you got money illegally, you know, and you did things, right? So you're thinking you're gonna tuck it in, gonna like hide things, gonna think that you could like get things covered. Here the US is not really possible, you know, it might seem like you're winning for the time being.
You do your best to help them avoid food allergies.
They said what people that you saw before, if they don't show up in front of you in other ways,
Reactions from accidental food exposures.
they could be any way,
It focuses
anything.
on the source of food allergy reactions. For adults and children as young as 1, Xolair is effective in reducing allergic reactions to a single or multiple foods.
Don't use it
And
for
that goes about you as well, you know.
life-threatening allergic reaction.
They're
called
doing
anaphylaxis.
whatever.
Tell your doctor if you've ever had anaphylaxis. Get help right away if you have trouble breathing or if you have swelling of your throat.
You knew if you did something, you should when it's found out, there would be war.
It's used to reduce allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis.
And it's funny, you know, you did something and somebody you did things to could be like walking down the street and you could act like that person didn't know you did something to
When my
them.
hair started thinning, I didn't want to hear the wisecracks.
I was ignoring my hair because I was.
But imagine that person knew what you did and was trying to like model you.
I finally feel
Hey.
like myself again. Get growing at Nutrafol.com.
It's mesmerizing. Cleaning the greasy mess with Dawn Platinum.
And not even scrubbing.
Fluff my feathers. It cuts through the slimy stuff better
That
than
people
most.
like that, you know,
99% of grease.
that came back to their own hands kind of call.
Yeah, you like
So important like government section. They just prefer to do shady things.
Look, another option. Want to try?
Don't know what people could be like that, blah.
You ever seen a dinosaur in the wild? In its natural habitat.
This book got lots of answers and strategies.
Dude, I love Jurassic Park, don't you, man?
But the GRE journal tested means they have other books on other things.
You in the movies.
Like you say you want to go to college or university, you might buy the
50-foot sailboat with like
SAT
3 or 4
books.
cabins. Yeah, something like get your
They have it.
We're gonna fucking sail.
You buy it, you read it.
Sailing, yeah, we'll be on there for 3 months to get to Fiji. Get to beaches on Fiji and all that shit. Middle of fucking nowhere Pacific. Yeah. I need your help on that. We're gonna
I
like.
also have total classes, but I never tried anything like that, so I don't know. So I only went to the schools and the universities.
Sail motherfucking ship.
They don't seem to offer GRE classes in universities or colleges in the US.
Take her. I don't know where the fuck was the second anybody. There's 3-4 bedrooms. No,
Some people said they went to school or college or university even, but they didn't see in a classroom for one day.
Yeah, 100. Like, totally
And
right.
at the end, they only went to visit there,
It's like, I'm bored, bro.
like a tourist sightseeing location.
But you know, so at night, so it's like 12-hour watch, so like, okay, 6 Now you're
Then
gonna
that's not the
sleep.
graduate. You ask them, confronted them, at the end they'll be like, life is like a school. They graduated the school life. Oh, you're ready to be dead. And I have to tell the killers now.
cornstarch.
All money coming home.
I don't even got winds. Wind, so like sailboats like this.
Experience of enlightenment. Buddhism. Tibetan Buddhism really.
I don't mean to get a show like this. This is so surreal. I mean, you probably get this all the time.
So it turns out the best friend I've got, I had before.
That's how they go.
It's not who he said he is, not just my ex-husband, it was not who he said he is. My best friend from my junior high school, senior high school. He's a fraud and terrorist. And what's really scary is you thought it would be scary. Not that my senior high schoolmate girl woman is dead and she was in the last class, year class, and that means that it's a terrorist as a fraud and scammer and maybe killer.
You look remarkably
I just saw anything
In society, she died. As young adult at her age 20, after she already got married. permanent study in China. But my schoolmate, junior high school and senior high school, got fake parents and fake rental apartment. In my home city, downtown, his fake father came to pick me up with him. In my junior high school one weekend, a rental car. I've seen other apartments that would be similar of somebody else. Something in common about them. And in China, in two different cities in the same province in China. That's my home cities and province. Near Hong Kong City. I got more people occupying the living room than the number of bedrooms in those rental apartments. All saying they were relatives or family with each other in the apartment only.
Is that how you say hello? Where you come from?
I read about things like that in childhood.
Oh my god, I can't believe I shot the party.
Thought that it wouldn't occur in my school.
I just built, I think, now. Yeah? Right? I don't think we're going to be able to stitch this. That's still tender. Think you might pull through?
And gang groups or
If it means anything now, I am
gang
so sorry.
groups, illegal groups, terrorist groups that they would murder only each other as promises they made to
So do you have any
society.
regrets?
So if that's not
Garfield,
true,
maybe?
well, with the army and government got lots of things to do about public safety. Corruption investigations, debauchery. Panels with panelists.
I'm sorry.
Board meeting, auditing, board meeting, tax auditing, fiscal credit, inquiries. Chấm chuyển, World Bank complaints about government corruptions.
Okay.
United Nations report. UN.
2, 1.
We want to communicate, right? So como quieres comunicar? So please can stay. Spanish works. Say bang ngữ am dùng.
No, best thing about Zealand, no Facebook status updates. Rob Curtis is gearing up for Friday.
La camina o conducta los coches.
And the worst thing?
O camina,
You mean, other than the fact that I shot them?
avenidas, a dónde va?
Where's the butt?
That's his puppy.
I'll tell you.
¿Dónde para la viajar?
This day was born, I just lost my mind.
¿Cómo viajas? Volea o mochila, conducta coches, que renta.
Laugh.
Si decía, no decía, porque no
Me, with the best
quieres.
cardio in the business to realize I wasn't the only one running from something.
Había cerveza, alcohol, sin alcohol. Como cerveza con leche o sin leche. Cocktail.
Make us all together out of cake.
Poca. Poca que significa que dinero efectivo o tarjeta. Como país. Katia credit card. French. Arrachera is type of steak in French. I'm just looking up on the internet. Arrachera. Bistec. Chorizo. $20
Your home
outside the US.
You've dreamed of this moment. Back in your old room.
Thought you could afford things. Think again there. Leave the US. Not even Canada.
At least you can get a deal on new shorts for Dad. Something with a little more coverage.
Yeah, I travel some places like South Korea besides Canada. So if you stay by yourself, you know, be like, oh, I saw somebody there, you know, like. I mean, works at a hotel sometimes at a branded, some type of motel. For lovers.
Now we choose the deal, so I get exactly what I want.
I never asked those people working at the motels in South Korea at the bandits, but imagine the type of things they saw, experienced before working there. Fun, right? Island country, South Korea. Only got half of it, but that one to the north is North Korea. This is connected to the Tiger Lane in China. So it's a peninsula island half island.
When you want your holiday to feel like a holiday.
Japan. Never visited Japan.
Fuck me for having a squeaky voice? Do you?
Moshi moshi. Watashi wa sensei wa arigato. Kawaii ne. Arigato gozaimasu. Aiteru. Hontou ni yokatta. Oishii. Delicious. Deliciosa. A chica linya pequeña que linda que para entrada y no exista. Ha 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 y ¿dónde va? Ha 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 y ya. Finished.